It is day 2 of 75 soft. Welcome back. So yesterday I didn't really explain properly the 75 soft challenge. I didn't really explain properly the 75 soft challenge. It's basically you keep yourself accountable for 75 days. You do one workout, drink your water, eat whatever kind of meal plan, food, diet, whatever you want to follow. I'm doing like 80-20, so 80% of the time I'm eating whole foods, eating well. 20% of the time, which is probably like a Friday or Saturday night, I'll have something that I really want. And you're meant to read like 10 pages of any book, but I'm gonna do like a book or a podcast. And then the hard version is 2 45-minute workouts. The soft version is 1 45-minute workout. I'm going with the soft because even at that I think I may struggle. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit shy because I had to drop my brother this morning about an hour away because he had to pick up his work van. So I've left the house like really early, and I'm now outside a little like industrial estate, and there was literally just Starbucks and a Greggs, and all of the builders are obviously in their vans getting their breakfast and like in and out, and they're probably like, who is this girl and why is she talking to no one in her car? I don't know why I get embarrassed. I mean, it's 2026 and they probably all have social media, but anyway, here I am talking to you in my car like this. So yeah, I ran out of the house this morning. I thought I'd put my gym stuff on because maybe I'll go straight to do a walk or do a workout straight from here. I did end up having a workout. No, what am I talking about? I did end up having a hypo literally as we left. I say hypo, it literally just dropped into a hypo. I think it went to like 3.9. I ate a banana. My bloods are now 4.9. So not too bad, but still a little bit low for me to be doing any exercise. Proof I ate a banana. I don't actually eat that many bananas if I'm honest. I don't really go to Starbucks anymore because I prefer the coffee I make at home, but it says 54 minutes till I get home and I need a coffee because I'm tired, and also I'm hoping that it's going to bring my bloods up a little bit and then we can go on a walk because I have got quite a busy day. I've got a meeting this afternoon, so I want to try and get home, sort my house out, do my content, or do some of my content this morning, so then I can do my meeting, and then yeah, a lot of the content then I do in the afternoon, evening as well. So anyway, I've got an oat flat white with 2 sweeteners. Guilty, I bought one of these barista buddies, and I bought it because I actually do need a key ring, and also all I need to do is see 1 TikTok or 1 video and I'm a consumer's dream. Anyway, this is the little unboxing thing. I was like, I could probably do like a TikTok, but ooh, where is this next to my car? Let's see what I got. These are the ones that you can get. Oh, I can't have him watch me open this. I'm a 31-year-old woman. Anyway, I'm gonna add that to my key rings. Thank you very much, Starbucks. They're basically like Starbucks Labubu's or whatever, like little collectible things. There's 5 to collect, 1 mystery one, and I got Sammy Swimwell. Okay, it is now it's 10:30. I got back. Betty, I think it was Betty, has been, one of the dogs have been sick, so I've done a wash. It's now drying over the door because both of my clothes horse areas, whatever they're called, are broken. She had to tip it on his side and then like dry the clothes, like blankets and stuff over the door, because the area, they've got no hope. They can just about hold up my pyjamas at the moment because the little clip bits on the side that hold it up have snapped, so like it just, yeah. So I've tilted it on his side and then just dried everything. Dishwasher was on because the kitchen was a mess. Pots and pans are soaking. Why is it, as an adult, we have to like clean our kitchen every single day? And I think as well, where I do like a lot of cooking content, I normally have to wash up multiple times throughout the day. I don't actually use my dishwasher that often. I normally do it if I've done like a big recipe meal and then just put everything in there, but normally I will kind of wash up as I go along. I don't even know why I'm telling you all of that. I'm going to take my medication. Over the weekend I went to Norfolk, which meant my routine was different. Did I take medication? No, I didn't. I'm going to be brutally honest. I know I should. Sorry about the beeping. But I took it with me. I did take my thyroid tablets, but I just didn't take all my supplements and stuff. I know it's bad, but I'm just being honest. I'm going to start doing my accountability posts again on my Instagram group chat. Don't fully understand it. I feel like it literally is like it is just a group chat on Instagram. I have been like posting stuff in there, but anyway, yeah. I went to a Holland & Barrett event the other week for Revive Collagen, and I was speaking to one of the girls on the Revive team, and she was so lovely. And you see when someone explains something so well, and she went through like all the different Revive collagen, whatever it's called, options. There's like 5 or 6. Anyway, obviously I went through the menopause when I was 15, and she'd followed my content, so she'd seen some of the videos. And long story short, I got this and I'm going to start taking it. They're not cheap. I think they're currently on offer. This, by the way, isn't an ad. I think on Holland & Barrett they've got an offer at the moment. It's like 30% off. I don't know when that runs out because I actually need to stock up. So I think they're about £60 for a box, and this was for 2 weeks. I don't know if that's right. Is that right? But anyway, Mel B's like a new ambassador for them, and she done a talk at the event, and she basically saying how much they've helped her. Sometimes I do feel like things are a bit of like, I just feel like we're sold to a lot, do you know what I mean? And I just don't like that. Like, but so many people talk about these, and I thought I'm going to take them. So I've been on it a week minus Saturday and Sunday. So I've got another week here, and then they gave us like a sample box. Actually, let me go get it. Yeah, they gave us, from like going to the event, they gave us this like sample box. So there's 6 in there, and then they had a few little samples on the side. Obviously took a few, so I think I have enough for like 3 weeks worth now, although obviously these are different to the ones that I picked. I picked the Menopause Max. That's the maximum one they do, or the strongest one. I don't really not understand how the lady explained it. Shout out to Courtney from Revive. How she explained it was perfect. I just can't relate that because my brain just can't do it. It's got lutein, reishi, mushroom, selenium, vitamins B6, B12, C and D. This is a premium liquid marine collagen drink supplement. They all taste a little bit different as well. So yeah, we'll give it a go, and I'll let you guys know if I think it's worth it. I need to like give it a couple of months, I think, before I can actually let you know. It's actually, the taste is fine. It's the texture. It's like, it's quite thick. It's not as thick as a jelly, but not as thin as like it's a little bit syrupy. I think that's, a bit funny with the texture. Anyway, next up we've got Epitome. This is a pre and probiotic. So this is Emily English's brand. Again, last year I got invited to like a talk at King's College University about gut health with Epitome, and they spoke about the pre and probiotic. So I think because I have like more knowledge on it, I was like, yeah, do you know what, we'll give this a go. Again, it's not cheap. It's like £50 I think a month. I was taking it religiously last year for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and I really did notice a difference. Like, so good. And then I just kind of fell off it and just wasn't really taking it properly. So I think I have a few like stashed up, and I'm sure I've got one to be delivered this week. Because it's like that shape or whatever, it's designed to actually reach your stomach and then do what it needs to do. Because other ones, once you ingest it, by the time it goes through and like starts to digest, you're not actually getting the benefit. I think that's basically what I understood. I'm gonna have it with a ginger shot. I get some of the ginger from the bottom. Yeah, I normally make my own ginger shots, but we're gonna do that today because I'm really slacking, and I just drink from the bottle because this is all for me. Okay, and then medication. I take ibuprofen, which is because I have chronic kidney disease, so that makes me then have high blood pressure, and I think this is a blood pressure medication. Ibuprofen, and then I also take amlodipine, which is also for my blood pressure, and then levothyroxine because I have underactive thyroid. Also, I have got a pill box, and I just look at it and ignore it. So I'm just going to literally put this on this windowsill here, and we'll remember to take it every day. I've never really been that great with taking my medication. I am much better in like more recent years, but it was so bad to the point that I just wasn't really taking medication, always feel tired, like always feel like puffy, gaining weight. I mean, I literally have been bad with it recently, and I can just feel it, like here. I do feel quite inflamed and puffy, and I feel like it's a bit of that plus like not eating the right food. I'm on a weight loss journey. This is like, I just don't really ever want to talk too much about weight, because I know like for some people it's not fun to hear about that. But obviously the 75 soft challenge, my goal is to try and lose some more weight. I'm currently 3 stone down. I do need to weigh myself. We'll do that tomorrow, because I'm hoping I haven't gained any weight. But I think I'm just over 3 stone down, but that has taken about 18 months. So the underactive thyroid makes it a lot harder. With the diabetes, like, I just feel like I have so much against me. It's just low and slow. In years, thought I'd like try a quick fix, do this, do that. The thing that's worked for me is making really small changes over a long period of time. And that's what I've stuck to. And then sometimes I do need to give myself a bit of a wake-up call like this. I'm like, come on, get back on it. Because when I'm in the routine, or when I'm like exercising, eating well, it's much easier. And I actually find it's easier to say to do something every day than like say I'm gonna do something like a couple times a week, because otherwise I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Whereas if I say to myself every single day I'm gonna exercise or do this or do that, then I have to do it. So the other thing I find is having a good morning routine. So taking my medication like I have, although obviously this morning was a bit out because I was up really early, and then come back home, so I've started a bit later. Plus I only had like 5 hours sleep, so I'm feeling a bit rough today, but that's fine. Getting a morning routine is like the start for me, because I just set myself up for the day. So I'm gonna have a medication, have a nice coffee, and then kind of like plan what I need to get done that day. And then at lunchtime, it's almost like another little self-check-in, because I normally make a juice and I normally do content for the juice. So again, it makes me like stop, think about what I'm doing. Then I'm obviously having the juice, which makes me feel better for one. And also, whenever I'm going to the effort of having the juice, or whenever I'm going to the effort of like making the juice and then drinking the juice, I'm like, well, I'm not going to waste that and then eat rubbish. Behind the scenes is everything that we're going to juice today. Juices are done. It tastes 10 out of 10. I do say so myself. This is my juice that I'm having now. I've added some ice because I just prefer my drinks cold. And I'm just trying to decide what I want to have for lunch. I actually had a call from the hospital unexpectedly. Just like a little check-in, which was good. So, done that. I need to edit this video. Okay, so my blood sugar is 11.8. It's starting to rise. I have taken 4 units of insulin. So it's 11.8. It started to rise before I've literally just had a first sip. So it's not because of the juice. It's just starting to rise. Because actually I haven't had any insulin today yet. And I had that coffee. So this morning, what else did I have? Oh, the ginger shot. So anyway, I've done 4 units of insulin. I'm going to drink this and then I'm going to make some lunch. Today's lunch, I've got avocado on toast with a chili crisp egg and some bacon. Of course, my green juice. I have just had the best PR delivery ever. This is crazy. I've just been sent all of these from Itsu. It's frozen. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with it all. I mean, I'm very, very excited and very grateful. They sent me my favourite chicken dumplings, plus the new chicken dim sum, the prawn dim sum, and the vegetable dim sum. That's crazy. I mean, I really hope I like the dim sum, but what the heliante? Content creators get excited over lip gloss, perfume, whatever. Me. Soup dumplings. Oh my gosh. So we've got, how many is in there? 8 of those. We have no space in my freezer at all because the dogs have butternut box and that takes up normally like a drawer and a half, and then my freezer is already full. I'm gonna have to call my dad and see if he's got any space in his fishing freezer. These do look incredible. Wow. Oh. So free salt and pepper and free coconut chicken dumplings. They sound incredible. Also, I feel like these are also really good if you are like kind of watching what you eat. I do add a lot of QP mayo, so I would probably avoid that bit, but they're quite low in calories. So per pack, 314 calories. It says you can make your own dipping sauce, soy sauce, any vinegar you want, honey and sesame oil, which I have all of those. And then you can also add chili crisps. Oh, I'm really conscious of like, what am I going to do with these? I did actually meet, I think the agency that look after Itsu at an event that my management put on the other week. And a few of you had given me some feedback saying that the chicken dumplings have mushrooms in and you don't like that. So I told them, please can they make one without mushrooms? And I also asked them if they can make some of these but halal versions, because again, a few people would comment saying they couldn't have them. So, and apparently Itsu love feedback, so I'll let them know and hopefully they listen. Vegetable ones are free sweet miso and free soy and sesame dumplings. Lovely. Also, they've upgraded their packaging. That is how often I eat these and how many that I notice these things. But they've upgraded the packaging, the way that it's like folded. It's like a little present. It's cute. I wonder if any of my friends are watching this and you've got a chest freezer, please can I borrow it? Okay, and then the prawn ones are 3 classic and 3 sweet chili prawn dumplings. These actually all sound amazing. So we need to do a taste test, obviously. Maybe that's going to be dinner. Can't believe that. I was actually, I was sitting on the sofa and I was like, maybe I'm going to have a little nap because I feel so tired. Obviously I haven't really slept. I've got a meeting in a couple of hours. I think I've got a meeting in about an hour or so. So I don't want to go to the gym because I don't want to have to rush back. I want to get the meeting done, then go, so then I can like just do my workout in peace. Anyway, amazing. I forgot to bring my camera with me, but I always go on these random little like side quests, or I always end up just doing random things. I went to my friend's house because I didn't have enough space in the freezer for the soup dumplings or for the dim sum, whatever. She only lives down the road, so I took some for her, my iPad, and I ended up doing my meeting there. This Sunday, I'm going on the radio. I'm going on BBC One Extra for a show to talk about women's health, but in particular, women of colour, speaking about health. And yeah, I'm really excited. Also a little bit nervous, but more excited. So I was having like a bit of a briefing call and chat through that. And then I had a meeting with my manager. And then I was just like chatting to my friend. So we ended up being there for longer than I thought. On my way back, I thought I need to get this walk in because what's going on? But obviously I didn't have my camera, so I couldn't vlog any of this for you guys. Sorry. Listen to a podcast as well. So, whoa, let me drop the water. I'm ticking a few things off on my to-do list. I need to wash my hair. It is absolutely disgusting. If people ask like what I use on my hair, I'm currently using the Fenty shampoo and conditioner, and then they also have this like curl cream, but I do really like the Garnier tub as well. But like, yeah, I need to wash it because Thursday I'm actually going to Manchester and I need my curls to look half decent, but the curls never look good the same day or the next day. They always look better like after that. I'm gonna have a hot bath. After my bath, then I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to wash it over the bath. I'm having my hair coloured on Friday as well because it's my birthday on Monday, and look at the roots. And if you're new here, I'm a hairdresser. Well, I used to be a hairdresser. So I used to work in a salon, and then I had my own business, and then I got a full-time job, and then I used to do hair alongside my full-time job, and then I used to do content alongside both of those two, and now I do content full-time, and then, yeah, here we are. But you wouldn't think I ever done hair because look at the state of mine. They always say go to the hairdresser that looks the roughest because they're too busy to do their own hair because they're busy doing other people's. But then some people say the opposite, and they say always go to the person that has the best looking hair. Anyway, so I ended up having a hypo just before I got into the bath. The dogs were fighting over a bone. And then I just don't really feel that great. This afternoon, Biggs, come on. Earlier I was going to try and have a bit of a nap. Also, ignore that. We had the electricians here, and they randomly done like a hole in the wall. Anyway, I was going to have a little nap, and then the Itsu stuff came, and then I was like, right, I don't normally nap actually, but I really feel like I need it because obviously I didn't sleep very well. Before I had my meeting, I was like, I don't actually know how I'm going to get through the meeting because I feel so run down. Anyway, got home, obviously had a bath. As I was about to get in the bath, my blood went low. Now I feel really wiped out. So I'm actually, whoops, I'm just having soup dumplings in bed. And I'm finishing watching my YouTube vlog. I think I might end the vlog here. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. I'm going to go to the gym, I promise. It's getting a bit ridiculous, isn't it? But this is the life of a girl with chronic illness. Sometimes I feel like you just need to like know your limits, and this is my limit. It's now 6:30. I've got until I start doing Sean's packed lunch about 8 o'clock, and then edit the video about 7:45, edit the video. So I'm just gonna sit and chill until then. Oh. First time I've ever eaten soup dumplings with a spoon. You guys are right, it is easier. I was going to do the dim sum and do a dinner video, but I'll save that for another day. So yeah, thank you for clicking on this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.